This right here is the best new package on the Ram HD. I'll include a link to the Doug Smith Rams website in the description down below. I'll also include a link to my car buying guide. Let's take a look at it. Powering this is a high output 6.7 liter inline 6 that goes through an 8-speed automatic. It's the Cummins. Power outputs 430 horsepower, 1,075 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help me out. Now this has this new Express blackout package. So you actually have the Sport hood, which is really cool to see on this truck. You got the blacked out headlights, bezel, the grille is darker in coloration. Same thing with the recovery points, body painted bumper. You do have fog lights and parking sensors too. Overall, this looks just like the Night Edition package, but it's a lot more affordable. Tire and wheel setup is 285 by 60 by 20. The wheels are completely blacked out. Blacked out Cummins diesel badge. This does have door-to-door side steps. And then in the rear, you can see the truck is coil sprung. It's coil sprung up front too, solid axles front and rear. When it comes to the configuration, it's a crew cab with the 6'4" bed. Key fob features, we've got the Ram logo there on the back. On the front face, we have our lock and unlock. They keep it simple. Let's now take a look at the bed. Now the tailgate's not dampened on this one. Good catch. LED lights, we've got an outlet in the bed. We also have liner from the factory, so it's all set up to go. The tailgate itself is very easy to lift up. Got the blacked out Ram logo. You do have the more baseline taillights, of course, body painted bumper, parking sensors in the rear. That will cap things off for the exterior, but yeah, it's a good looking truck. This week's giveaway is all about muscle and luxury with two Cadillac V cars. The first of which is a CT5V Blackwing and the second is an Escalade V. Both these have supercharged V8s producing nearly 700 horsepower each. They also have tons of luxury and modern technology to match. Not only can you win both of these cars, but part of the giveaway is also $73,000 in cash to help pay for the taxes, and your donations go to help children's and veterans charities. Use code VHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus tickets on any donation, $25 or more. Let's now check out the interior. Cloth seats here, which you can see nice trim all down in the center, and you can pick them up for a little bit of storage underneath. It's not split at all. Legroom in the back is great. We also have some vents here in the rear, and then headroom here in the back is also good. And again, this is still the older cab for those of you that are wondering. Let's now check out the front. Now this has the fancy mirrors, so they do have the power extend out function. They also have lights. You can adjust the convex mirror and the main mirror with power, and they also power fold in. Here's all of your adjustments for the mirrors. The front windows are automatic, and then you do have more basic trim on the front door panel. Now this has the uprated 11,040 pounds of gross vehicle weight rating. So the payload's 3,101 pounds. Cloth front seat here, and you can see that it is manually adjustable. When it comes to steering wheel trim, it's kind of more basic, but we do have adaptive cruise control with this, regular cruise control, gear limiter function, and then controls for the center stack. This also comes equipped with a column shifter, and then with the gauge cluster, it's mostly analog, but you do have a screen in the very center, which you can use to scroll through different bits of info. All the screen you need, I'd say. A backup camera in reverse, pretty good resolution with the camera system. And then as for the rest of the infotainment system, analog controls for the climate on either side, radio controls as well. At the bottom, we've got physical toggles for the parking sensors, tow haul, diesel exhaust brake, trailer brake controls too. As for the rest of the infotainment system, just a single zone climate with this, no heated seats or anything like that. Again, it's more basic truck. But you still get the bigger display, so even though this is a more baseline truck, you get a big screen. Part-time four-wheel drive system with high and low, and then there are some USB ports below that with a little bit of storage and an outlet off to the far right. Now this has the bench seats, so you've got console lid with USB port, cup holders up front, and then no storage underneath, but you can pull this up to be a seat. There is some storage above the glove box. This truck is also equipped with the power sliding rear window. You just got the button for it right there. 2026 Black Express Crew Cab, $72,940. Let's see how this truck performs. Set off in the Express. This is a fancy pants truck. For those of you that live in Utah, have you guys been getting bit a lot more by bugs? I don't know if it's just me, but like every single day I have a new bug bite because I've been itching my hand all day. It's like, where did that thing come from? It's definitely mosquito too. It's the sucky part. So they're like extra itchy. Smooth. . 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, This is what I like to see, folks. A more basic truck, but still looks good. That's what we need. Now, the one problem is we all got egos nowadays, and we all think we need more bells and whistles than we do, and so a lot of people look at this truck and be like, nah, I need the Laramie. I need the Limited. Do you really? So, finally being able to move. Suspension on this is firm in normal HD fashion, but the coil springs do kind of help out with the overall compression. And you know, the steering is a little bit heavier in the Cummins compared to the V8 trucks. Kind of an interesting thing to note. Hood's massive. That's one nice thing about the loaded up package is you get the front camera, which helps with seeing over that. But you could also just crank the seat up a little bit higher to see over it. But I mean, that is one thing that I do kind of not like stylistically about these modern trucks. Like, I get it, it makes it look beefier on the outside, but it makes it so inside it's like I can't see anything. Kind of reminds me of, I used to ski back in the day, ski goggles. You know, obviously they help with the brightness, but then you know, the older goggles kind of makes it so you just see less around you overall. This is very smooth. I do like the 8-speed quite a bit. I'm just going to create a little bit of space here. There's nobody behind me that I can see. Look at that. Tons of torque. Fast and smooth. That's what you want out of a diesel. Fast for the fun. Smooth for the towing. Yeah, this new high output Cummins with the 8-speed just feels phenomenal. Definitely a great setup. Man, that truck is spewing out rocks like crazy. Good thing we're past them. So, this package I think is really cool. And I said this in another review, I'll kind of repeat it here a little bit. People upsell themselves a little bit too much. What I see people do time and time again is they think that they need more truck than they do. Right? Someone would have had a truck like this back in the 90s, and it probably would have had the Laramie name on it, right? Obviously, it wouldn't have the touchscreen and stuff. But, you know, you look at, like, the loaded up truck back in the day, and it was, like, premium cloth seats. You know what I mean? And it's not like you couldn't get leather. You could get leather. But even, like, the nice trucks were, you know, it was, like, nice cloth and this and that. And so it's like, you look at this, and this is, like, more than a fully loaded truck was back in the 90s. But, you know, that same person's like, I gotta have the Laramie name. And stability control's flashing like crazy. Can't hit so much torque, it's struggling to put it down. But yeah, I mean, just I think that we're moving towards it anyways, but it's always my recommendation for people, start with the lowest possible package and then move up from there. Because what you'll realize as you're moving up is you'll be like, you know what, this is enough. I don't need to spend any more. Whereas what a lot of people do is they look at the fanciest version first, and then they go, maybe I want this and this and that, and then next thing you know, they're spending over $100,000 on a truck. Whereas if you started with like a base model, like look at the base model Tradesman with the 6.4 Hemi, and then go, you know what, I want more power. Okay, let's look at the Cummins now. You know what, I don't think it looks good enough. And then boom, you look at this and you go, you know what, this looks good, it drives well, it's got all the features that I really need. I think I'll stop here. Or maybe, you know, want a little bit more, so then you go Bighorn. So I think it's worth starting at the bottom and going up.